Bitcoin is crashing, the altcoins are crashing, the meme coins are crashing, basically everything is crashing beside gold, guys. And we're gonna have a look now into Bitcoin, since we are now dropping below the wick that we have seen with this flash crash last Friday. So we are basically 1 week later, and after 1 week later we are actually below that price level. So panic is in the streets. Is it over? Is the bull run over? Are we gonna crash down towards 50k for Bitcoin, the worst case scenarios for Bitcoin here, or are we in here for a very good buy opportunity, a long opportunity? We're gonna have a look into that, guys. So welcome everyone on board. My name is Alessandro, and of course I'm because whales updated whatever is going on here in the crypto space. I give you every day my own opinions, my own analysis. Everything is my own opinion, so always keep that in mind, guys. Do always your own research whenever you are investing in the crypto space. Everything is of course also combined with a lot of risk, so always do your own research, of course, as well, guys. And also keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give any financial advice. I'm just sharing my own opinions and what I'm doing right now with this dump of Bitcoin, guys. So yes, it looks very, very ugly. We are falling below all important support levels. Doesn't matter what kind of support levels and lines and levels that you gonna draw, Bitcoin keeps falling below. So there is no real support currently. We are just falling and falling and falling and falling, and it doesn't matter the lower time frames indicators or the higher time frames. We are just falling off the cliffs. All kind of little rallies are just getting sold out. Sold immediately. And also we can draw some lines, but basically as long as Bitcoin is below this trend line here, currently at 115k, the downtrend continues. And even if we rally higher here, all sort of rallies most likely will end up in failed rallies. And right now we also are in danger to close daily candles below the bottom side of the candle channels. And I told you guys that whenever that happens, then we see the big really capitulation phases when Bitcoin is really selling off. Of course, right now we are falling also below the 200 daily moving average. But even if we have now daily closes below the 200 daily moving average, most of the times we are also coming up to test then this new resistance area up here, basically all the way between 107 to 115k. So it doesn't mean that we're gonna straight fall down. And on top of that, the indicators on the daily are also cooling off, and also on the weekly time frame here we are currently coming very close to the 50 weekly moving average at $100,000. So you can see that the 50 weekly moving average so far was always held as a very, very strong support during this whole bull run. We never really came below with the closes. So yes, we wicked below, but we never had weekly closes below of it. And that's why if we're coming down to 100k, at 100k, this is the time where I gonna buy more into Bitcoin, and then of course also watching where the prices of Ethereum are, of Tron are, of Solana are, and so on, because then of course I'm gonna buy a bit more into those altcoins as well, but mainly into Bitcoin, of course. This is at least what I'm doing, no financial advice, guys, but currently I'm waiting that Bitcoin is reaching here the 50 weekly moving average, because it's quite obvious that right now we are most likely on the way towards that moving average to test it after those many sell signals and bearish divergences that we got on the weekly time frame, and especially also here over on the 2-week time frame, because I told you guys that every time that the 2-week time frame had a bearish cross here in my indicators, then always we have seen a major crash, at least into the median line of the candle channels here on the 2-week time frame, currently at $102,000 to $103,000. So there I'm expecting a big support, a big bounce. That bounce even could take us again back into a bull run, since I still expect that the cycle top is not in here yet for Bitcoin, but time-wise, of course, it would make sense that Bitcoin very, very fast is starting now to move on towards basically way higher targets and towards new all-time highs, because also here in the rainbow chart indicator you can see that we are falling now below this blue trend line, and the next support based on this indicator is all the way down here at $81,000. I don't expect that we're gonna again like here retest this blue zone here, which is basically the best buying zone for Bitcoin, currently at 80k. So I still have the hope that we could heavily bounce from it, and of course attack here the purple line at 140k, where previously we got rejected, or of course also the orange and red zone up here between 180 to 200k. Of course at the moment it looks too far away, almost impossible, but every time that Bitcoin had massive dumps at the end, we recovered nicely. So yes, I think that Bitcoin has still hope here to push on and on towards new all-time highs, but of course time-wise we should be expecting that move to the upside very, very soon, and basically bottom out somewhere here, lay this down here, and then of course have a nice run up into this red zone, because I told also myself, guys, I never gonna sell Bitcoin unless we're really in overheat conditions, so in this red zone, because every time in the past that you would have taken some profits, whenever we touch this red zone up here, every time that you basically are taking profits up here, those are great to take profits opportunities where you can sell off a bit and then of course take profits and buy in the next time that we're gonna have again major crashes, like here for example, when we came down to the blue zone or light blue zone down here, which in my opinion also we're gonna reach at some point, maybe not now, but at some point we're most likely gonna reach it, and then of course we're gonna buy more and more. So based on that, we are in theory in an accumulation zone and not take profit zone, but of course it can still get more and more ugly here for Bitcoin. And yeah, unfortunately it is how it is, guys. It looks like that Bitcoin at least is coming down to test the 100k level, the 50 weekly moving average, and then we're gonna see if we're gonna get there a bounce or not. And something else that also we have to look at is here what is going on with the US dollar dominance, because we are coming here to a crucial resistance right here, and if this one is going to break out to the upside, then of course it's game over. Then we're gonna have a big bear market in front of us for the next coming weeks and months probably, because here we are building up this bullish pattern that we have here basically covering in every of my videos since we started basically the crypto bull run in 2023. I told you that we are in the bigger schemes here forming this bullish pattern, and at some point it will break out, but as long as we are within, the bull run continues. And here we again coming into a crucial resistance like we always had here. So far we got always rejected, so let's see if this time we're gonna get another rejection or if we're gonna break out here to the upside. We are again at this point, guys, where we have to decide if the bear market starts or if we're gonna get another leg up here in the crypto space, because we are inverse correlated to the US dollar dominance. So if this one is going up, the crypto market goes down and vice versa. So nothing else to cover here, guys, because it is how it is. Currently, I'm just waiting for that 100k for Bitcoin. I'm buying a bit more into new low market cap coins because they are doing their own thing whenever they're launching. Also Bitcoin Hyper, you can see those new cryptos, they are getting more and more attention. Also here, almost 24 millions raised. Or also Maxi Doge, this new Dogecoin, Pepe Node, and so on. Bitcoin Hyper is of course the most hyped one right now. I'm buying a bit more into those kind of cryptos right now. New cryptos that I'm checking out right now are here in the video description if you want to get on board. For example, Bitcoin Hyper, I'm buying a bit more into those because here you just buy, you accumulate, you stake your coins, and then you just wait for the launch thanks to these staking rewards. And since they are low market cap at launch, everything is possible then. Doesn't matter if we're in a bull run or a bear market. But the coins that are on exchanges right now with already big market cap and Bitcoin is crashing, you can be assured basically that it will fall like crazy. It doesn't matter if it's a Binance coin, Aster, Hyperliquid, doesn't matter. Everything will be decimated when Bitcoin is starting here a bear market or continues to crash down. So you can go short, of course. You can trade, for example, with a short here on Casey Exchange. Here you don't pay any fees. As you can see, only if you're a market taker, then you're going to pay some fees, but otherwise completely no fees to be paid here. Also no withdrawal fees here. Sign up to this exchange with this link, guys, to get all those bonuses and also sign up bonuses. So take advantage of that. And of course, also other exchanges I'm using to trade cryptos, take advantage of that. If you want to make money, currently, in my opinion, the only way is to do shorts basically, or just buy into coins like Bitcoin Hyper that are not out yet and wait for the launch and see what happens then at launch. I bought into them, guys, and of course if you want to be following me, subscribe here because I keep you updated on those projects as well. And for Bitcoin, guys, unfortunately we are falling off below all important support levels without even a bounce, and as long as this is the case, we're gonna bleed out here slowly and come lower and lower, and the only hope is really here the 50 weekly moving average at 100k. If we start to see weekly closes below of it, then it's game over in my opinion for the next coming weeks and months, and that we're gonna crash down towards way lower targets. I mean, the 200 weekly is down here at 54k, and the 200 weekly sometimes we even break below, so it's possible that we could even see Bitcoin again sub 50k. Possible, everything is possible, guys. We will see. At least for now, I don't want to spread out too much panic, but yes, things are starting again to look ugly. The 50 weekly is again here. Let's see if this time we hold it again or not. This is going to be very crucial. And yeah, let's wait and see. Gold is rallying, silver is rallying. We have some AI stocks also that are rallying still, but everything is a bit crashing again. All the stocks here, even though they look bullish, also here we have Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft, everything is a bit correcting. So it's not only the crypto space, it's in general here the stock market as well. Everything is having basically like a correction right now. So we're not the only one, also in the stock market, of course. Only gold is rallying, but the question is only for how long, right? Alright, guys, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, be subscribed to keep you updated, of course, as always. And we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.